So welcome back to another adventure here at Never Lost Outdoors. This week we're going to do some camping. I'm sure most of you saw that coming. A little bit different than last week. For those of you that caught last week's video, it was a little bit of a poop show. I won't use the S word. It's YouTube. Gotta be censored a little bit here. But that's basically what it was. It was a bad time, but we still made the best of it. So this week we are not going on a road trip. I'd kind of hoped we were to get a better camping vehicle, but I've looked like every couple hours since I got back on Marketplace and wherever, and I just haven't found any other promising lead. So we're back in the Suburban, but that's fine. It treats us well and it's reliable. We'll take it. But I am currently in the mood for some pizza, and I don't know why, because I don't even love pizza. I just have it when it's there kind of thing. But we're going to do it a little differently. So what I'm going to do is make a little dash for the front doors of this Walmart, because it's raining currently. Maybe a little bit of a soggy camp trip, but we're still going to make the best of it. So let's run in here. Just got a couple, 2, 3, I don't know, not many supplies to grab. And we're going to go back on the road and go do some camping. All right, we have finally arrived. We're back in a slightly higher elevation than we have been in a minute. I've been to this campground before, done quite a couple videos up here, and we've not been here in a while, and I've missed it. And I've also missed being right on a stream. I did not bring a fishing pole because I left so late and I forgot. But it's not amazing fishing here anyway, especially when it's all brown, because it's rained a pretty fair amount today. I checked the weather before I left like a dummy, like it even matters, but I believe it said like 20 or 30% for a few of the evening hours here, but it doesn't look too bad. We may just stay dry, which I hope, because I didn't bring a canopy, easy up, tarp, nothing. So if it does start to rain, we're just going to pop the back hatch and stand under there, which, again, I'm fine with. Because in comparison to last week, you may see a plane, we're not going to hear one. So what I'm going to do is probably go and get a fire started. And I'm probably going to have a camp soda. It's getting a little later in the evening. Better get this party started. Okay, we're going to do a little Creekside snack review, I do believe. I know. I just keep trying these new Pringles and they're not that good. This one, again, bursting with flavor. I mean, you can see them right there, not covered in dust. Ghost Pepper Ranch. The Ghost Pepper Ranch sauce at Wendy's isn't terrible. I know this is not going to taste like that. I just can't imagine a world where ghost pepper is supposed to be medium. Like, isn't ghost pepper supposed to be pretty hot? It's not to me. I mean, I don't know. I got a different heat tolerance than a lot of people do. processing. Got a little flavor there. I just don't know what it is yet. Mostly ranch so far. Definitely a pretty dominant ranch flavor. There's a touch of a kick. Just a little. Yeah, more ranch than anything, which is not terrible. Tastes like a good ranch flavor, I guess. You just don't taste a ton of the ghost pepper. Just a little kick there. I don't know, after like 5 chips. Still like a 3 on heat though. I mean, literally just enough to tell it's supposed to be spicy. I will say this, compared to those Miller beer brought and beer can chicken chips, these are bursting with flavor. They're still not, but you can taste something. I definitely like these better than both of those. Yeah, to me, those in the potato chip world, those are like a 4. I don't love Pringles. Some of you know that. These aren't amazing, but they're better than a 4. I'd give them like a 5.9. Oh, I just remembered. I got something new to try. Be right back. So this is what I found in Kroger the other day. Pretty interesting. I know some of you out there like the Grillo's pickles. Well, I didn't see those, but I saw this. Pickle de gallo. Pickle salsa. Chill out. Eat a pickle. Try it on chips, tacos, barbecue, burgers, hot dog sandwiches, nachos, deviled eggs, toast hot as oysters, crab cakes, or really anything. Basically, you can just put this stuff right on a shoe and just eat it, and it'll be good. I don't know. We're going to put it on these ghost pepper ranch Pringles. See how that goes. It says mild. I know it's not going to be hot, but I think it should be pretty good. I don't know. It sounds interesting enough. It's on my face, isn't it? Right on my face. There it goes. That is tasty so far. If you like pickles, I know some people don't. It's okay to be wrong. Pickles are good. Just gotta try them again. These chips are fragile.
Ah, fragile. It must be Italian.
We're gonna break. Big old scoop on there. Even on a Pringle, that's good. I don't even know what all was in there. Cucumbers, brine, water, distilled white vinegar, salt, yellow onion, red bell pepper, and garlic. That's it. Basically organic, I'm going to say. I really like that. I really wish that I had that for those smash burger tacos 2 weeks ago. That would have been good. All right, I'm gonna put those down because I don't need to sit there and eat that entire tiny little tub of pickle de gallo, that's for sure. But I will be having that on other dishes, that is for sure. I don't think it's gonna go with dinner, but dinner should be good regardless. Now, I know that I've never actually made like a legit pizza on the channel before, which I still plan to do. But this is not that day. This is more of a healthy option. Yeah, we're gonna call it healthy. For now, I think I'm about ready for a camp soda. So for this week's camp soda, I got something I've never tried before. It is apparently from Amsterdam. Amstel Light. Don't know. Beer drinkers like beer. 12 ounces. Where's the percentage? I mean, it's a light beer. It's probably like 4.2. Most of them are. Since 1870. Wow. That's 3.5%. So it should be nice and light. I'm going to try to twist. I know it's not a twist off. I'll try it anyway. No. I don't got it. I know I've said it before. That Milwaukee knife, what's it called, a fastback? One of the handiest things I've ever owned. Just for opening bottles. Obviously for the knife part. The other Milwaukee knife is like a razor blade or box cutter. This actually has like the knife blade. And screwdriver. Flip that thing right over. Have yourself a Phillips. Not sponsored by them. I just like to promote things that I believe in, I guess. That's been a good one. Some point to go back and buy 5 more of those before they discontinue them or something. Because everything I like goes away for some reason. Not sure why. This is definitely going to look like any other old light beer you've ever had. I got this in a build your own 6-pack, so I don't even know what an Amstel Light goes for. I'm pretty cheap myself. You know, Keystone Light treats me pretty well. It's like $9.75 or $10.25 for 15 of them. So it's hard to find one that cheap. So this probably isn't. But if it tastes alright, I have another one of these days. Not what I was expecting. As I was bringing it up, I could kind of smell a Heineken scent. I don't know about that one. I don't love it. It tastes smoother than it smells. Yeah, I don't know that I have a bunch of those. I'd say on a light beer scale, it's probably 5.1-ish, 4.8. I don't know, it may be in the 5s. Slightly disappointed. I don't know, I'll finish it. Alright, what I need to do is go over here and I'm going to string up some lights I'd recently found. I'll show you guys those. And it'll probably be time to start on dinner before too awful long. It's got to be 7 by now, probably 6:30, I don't know. So I know they don't look like much right now because it's daylight, obviously, but at night those are not too shabby. Those came from Amazon. Some of you remember I was looking for some string lights like this, I don't know, a month ago probably. Well, I gave up on like the local hardware stores and all that, Menards and whatever. And I got on Amazon and looked up some reviews, and these turned out to be pretty decent from where everybody talked. So I thought for like 29 bucks I'd give them a shot. I don't remember how long that is now. 50 feet? 50 feet doesn't sound right. It's more than 25. I don't know. That's a pretty good length of light. And as you saw, it has that little solar controller panel thing. And I took them out of the box. Took them on a little camping trip. And it was kind of... It was a sunny day, but the trees were just kind of low, you know what I mean? Had a canopy, if you will. So I really didn't think they'd last very long, but just out of the box and sitting there in the shade, basically, all day, they didn't die one time all night. And they've been on for a while now, just to turn them on, but they seem to be doing all right. So if you're looking for some of these, I would say hop on there. I don't remember what they were called. If I remember, I'm gonna hop on there and I'll find the link, like where I've previously bought or whatever. Maybe I can put it down there. I don't know. I've only used them once, so this will be twice, so can't really give you like a good solid hardcore review. But as some of you guys know, I am not good at lighting. As soon as it gets dark, I'm just blinding myself and trying to do something, and you can't see me. I know that. So hopefully this kind of helps out that little problem. And speaking of dark, it's only about an hour away, I do believe. Last time I looked, it was like 7:20-ish. So, yeah. It's getting a little later in the summer now. Not quite so like 9:30 dark time anymore. I think I noticed last night it was real good and dark at like 9 o'clock, so not a big fan of that. I like the long days. But I think I can go ahead and get started on dinner pretty soon. That fire's been burned down pretty good. Should be a very easy recipe. I've never seen this done anywhere. I just kind of thought of it the other day and thought, why have I not tried this? Hopefully it turns out as good as it sounds. All right, don't look away. This is a very in-depth recipe. If you get up and you go wander off to get a drink, you're gonna miss something. Stay tuned. Think it's working. Getting a little crispy around the edges. All right, let's see. Oh yeah, it's loose. Didn't even have any spray to put in there. Now, can I flip it? Mostly successful. Yeah, I can straighten that out. There we go. It's working. Go with some pizza squeeze. Stuff's like $2 or something. I don't know. It was cheap. And it really does not taste too bad at all. Does not get much easier. That's definitely way too much. Hard salami. Gotta have pepperoni on a pizza, right? Not enough cheese. Might as well put some Italian style on here too. Make it more like a pizza. Yep, that's definitely good enough. I think while we let that cheese melt, we're going to try a new hot sauce. I found this. I don't remember where it came from at all. I feel like I've had it forever. But we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different ones. Normally these like Road Trip, Roadhouse, Route 66, whatever, like variety packs, usually are not ever that hot. But I've found some pretty decent ones in there. So what we're gonna do, we'll start at the bottom. I'm guessing. Habanero, Scenic Garlic Route, Gas Station Jalapeno. They're not in order. Jalapeno is definitely not hotter than habanero. Not supposed to be, anyway. What do we got here? Let's see. Garlic hot sauce. They're not labeled. Like, I don't know which one's supposed to be the hottest. What's happening? Hot sauce. Let's just try that. I feel like normally just like a plain old regular hot sauce is normally along the lines of like Tabasco and stuff. I don't know. Because there's a hot and an extra hot, and then jalapeno. I don't know. That's what we're doing. Hot on the road again. Hot sauce. It just has some peppers on there. So I'm sure it's nothing too intense. But I don't like extremely hot sauce on pizza. Typically some like crushed red pepper does the trick. So this may be about perfect. I don't know. Give it a good shake. Actually does not have a tiny hole. Yep. Just like cayenne kind of flavor. That's not bad though. Still vinegar, red cayenne. Salt, xanthan gum, hot sauce product of the USA. Celery, mustard, egg, corn, I don't know. Anyway, plain old cayenne pepper sauce. Pretty good. Way better than like Tabasco. There's vinegar, but there's not that much. I don't really mind that. I think it might be pretty good on there. Getting a little low on the lights, but if you can see that or not, that turned out pretty decent. Now, some of you may remember I did this a long time ago with tacos. I don't remember what cheese I used. They were really good though. I think I've done them twice on the channel. I did like chicken or beef, just like a normal taco, but I used the cheese for the shell. Like a keto kind of situation, if you will. Well, that's all that is. And the underside is not burnt. Now, I don't know how well cheddar is going to make for pizza crust. About to find out. Can you still see me? I'm going to say I doubt it. These are not as bright as I'd hope they'd be. Now that is some thin crust pizza right there. I like mine thin anyway. It's going to be a little oily, but I have high hopes. I know it doesn't look like much, but that is good. I should have maybe set it like on a couple sheets of paper towels. I think that takes away from the health part of it. Say with all that grease, we may be right back to like pizza dough territory. All right, you know we gotta try the new hot sauce. That's probably completely whited out. Okay. Not too shabby. I have another new sauce to try. If you can see that at all, I doubt it. I don't know about this lighting. Cracked black pepper ranch. I don't love ranch. It's not my favorite thing ever. But if it's got cracked pepper in it, I'm probably gonna like it. I don't always put ranch on pizza. I know a lot of people do. I'm gonna give it a shot anyway. Ooh, that's a lot. Well, every time I open a bottle, it just pours out immediately. So, take a few points off that healthy thing with the ranch, because ranch is terrible for you. But it can be tasty at times. It's pretty good. That ranch is so much better than plain old Hidden Valley Ranch. Hidden Valley Ranch is not my favorite ranch by far. So that pepper in there makes it way better. All right, a few bites left. Be right back. Done with this. Got the Milwaukee top off, hooked back up. Completely forgot about the LED party lights. We used to run these every so often. It's been a minute now. Not as bright as I'd like them to be, but I'll say overall, not too shabby. I mean, we're not trying to light up a stadium here anyway, right? Just some nice mood lighting. Ambiance, I don't know what I'm trying to say, but I'll take it. I'm gonna say that if you like Tabasco hot sauce, you'll like that one. Probably better. Unless you love just hardcore vinegar right in your mouth, which I do not. To me, Tabasco is probably like bottom of the barrel hot sauce for me. If I go to a restaurant, I ask them if they have hot sauce, and they say, yep, we got Tabasco. I don't even get it. So that's like it's in the ones. So if that is a 1.5. I would say that this one, I don't know, this one's like a 5.5, probably 6. It's not too bad. We'll definitely finish off that bottle and not complain about it. I think it's gonna be good on breakfast. Heat wise, it's around what Tabasco is, like a 3, you know what I mean? Nothing too intense. Cracked pepper ranch. If you like ranch and black pepper, give it a shot. To me, Hidden Valley Ranch on the ranch scale is like a 5. It's all right, it's tolerable. There's way better ranches. Most restaurants that make their own ranch have better ranch than that, but that's like a 6.5. It's definitely a step above plain old Hidden Valley. And what else? All that pizza. That definitely hit the spot for me for like a pizza craving. I've had way worse pizza with dough. I don't know that I would use cheddar again necessarily for like the crust. Still really good. I like that better than like Domino's or Papa John. No, not Papa John's. Pizza Hut. That's what I'm trying to think of. I don't mind Papa John's, but Pizza Hut and Domino's, that's way better. So if you want a pretty easy and lower carb pizza, I'd try that next time you're out camping. Next time I make that, I'm definitely going to sprinkle on some Italian sausage and some banana peppers probably. And I actually bought jalapeno peppers and forgot. Just now remembered those. That would have been good on there. Oh well. All right, enough rambling. I'm going to sit by the fire. Not had Folgers in a minute. I do not remember if I like it or not. And another thing that I forgot about is how expensive coffee's getting. I don't know if you saw that on that price tag earlier in the video, but I think this was like $8.67 or something for instant coffee. Like I don't know what happened. That Cafe Bustelo that I used to drink used to be like $6 at Dollar General. The last time I was in Dollar General, it was $8 something in there. Anyway, let's see how we did here, because I feel like this is not going to be very good. I feel like I made it too strong, then too much water, then too much creamer. I don't know. Actually, that's not terrible. Yep, tolerable. What I was going to say was, we didn't get much rain last night. Maybe we are going to avoid it this morning. I think around midnight or so. Got a few little sprinkles, enough to kind of seed on your shirt and whatnot. It didn't last very long. And then this morning, the chance is like 20-30% again. It's a little overcast, doesn't look amazing. And I was just about to get on here and say, maybe we are not going to get rained on. And I no more than thought it, and it started sprinkling. But I think it's already done. So what we're going to do, I'm going to cook up some breakfast. Last week was fun. It was nice, you know, not having to cook, trying new things, whatever. But I'm ready for a good old camp breakfast. I know that. Clarence bacon. Now I know pre-cooked bacon is kind of cheating, and it's not as good as an actual pack of bacon that you fry, right? But that stuff is easy and it's pretty tasty. I mean, if you've never tried it, don't go into this thinking that you're going to like a restaurant and getting good, crispy, perfect bacon. But it is not that bad at all, especially on clearance like that. What I should have done was bought more of it. There was a bunch, and I could have froze that stuff and had it for future trips. I may stop back in there. All right, back to cooking. My original plan was to make an omelet. I'm gonna say without the cooking spray, this is not gonna go well. Oh, about slung that one straight onto the fire itself. Go down with a little bit of cheddar cheese left over from dinner. Throw in a little bacon. Still don't see this thing flipping greatly, but this may work. Some sausage. Make it extra cheesy, why not? The skillet is normally fairly non-stick. It's got a few miles on it these days. So I'm not convinced this is going to go greatly. I definitely feel some stickage. Okay, it's kind of loose. Kind of ripped it there, but good enough. So I'm gonna say, other than a little blowout on the side, didn't turn out awful. Some kind of loud helicopter floating around. For those of you that have never met Party Pal, let me introduce to you Party Pal. This thing was like $3 at Menards. It's got a handle, you sit it right on your arm. Got a spot for a cup holder, but my coffee's gone. I think it's really handy. Oh, he's mostly passed. I tried to give it a couple minutes. Bragging last night, yesterday, we're not near the airport anymore, it'll be quiet. But there is a Air Force training situation somewhere, so every so often, like them really fast, I don't know if they're like fighter pilots, but whatever them real fast jets are, come blasting through here sometimes, like doing training. It'd be kind of neat to get on camera, but no, just the slow, annoying ones. Anyway, back to breakfast. We're gonna try this thing on its own. I'm sure everybody out there has had an omelet with some sausage or bacon or whatever in it, so we know it's going to be good. I give up. I'm just going to move right next to an airport. I'm going to camp right under an airport. Yep, that's good. No, it would be. All right, before we try the hot sauce, we're going to try this Carlitos salsa, chunky garlic, that was sent in from Jeff. If I called you the wrong name, I'm sorry. My memory literally doesn't work. I don't know how many of you guys believe that or not, but it's bad. So, let's get us a little dash O salsa on here. I do love salsa on breakfast. Not too shabby. If you guys recall, when I tried this last time, it wasn't my favorite. It says hot on it. And it's got just a little bit of kick, maybe as much as like a plain old hot sauce. It's better on breakfast, but the garlic is actually overpowering, and I love garlic. So I'm surprised that I would even say that. But it is a bit much. All right. See if the salsa is any better. Salsa. hot sauce is any better. Try a little dash on here, or a big dash, whatever. I know it's going to be just fine on there, so not too worried about overdoing it. Honestly, not as good on there as I thought it'd be. I would have this again. It's just not my style. I don't like the plain old cayennes as much. But for like buffalo chicken dip, that'd be all right. All right, I'm gonna finish this up. Give me a second. Just ran into a herd of butterflies apparently. Anyway, so that breakfast hit the spot. I will say that. It has been entirely too long since we've done a camp breakfast. Now, next week, I don't know what we're doing yet. At some point, there will be another video about getting another camp rig situation. So I hope some of you guys enjoyed that video last week. Still a little frustrated over that one, but I learned a lesson. Sometimes you gotta learn the hard way, I guess, and waste 24 hours and a bunch of gas money and stuff running around a state you didn't want to be in to start with. Anyway, the search continues. So stay tuned for that video. I didn't really mind finding a new campground and all that. I don't know, maybe I'll try to do it a little different next time. But if I don't find anything else to camp out of before next week, we'll probably just do some camping again, because this was nice. I think one car passed twice yesterday, and then this coming weekend is supposed to be super nice, so there's been like 3 people coming in, but definitely saw that coming. So definitely want to take a minute to thank all you guys for tuning in last week, and I definitely want to thank everybody that tunes in every single week, because I need all the support I can get. So all the likes, the comments, everyone that subscribed, much appreciated. And if you've not done any of those, go to wherever you go on there and do that. Subscribing is free, helps me a ton, only takes you a second. And then I think you can turn on like a bell notification or something like that, and it'll let you know when I upload. But normal videos are always every Friday. And stay tuned, probably this coming week, probably before this video comes out, I have a review to put up. Tried out a new action camera recently, so if you'd like to tune into that, that would be much appreciated. It's a nice short video. I think it's like 12 minutes or something, so it won't take long. And then I got a couple other little clips for shorts, reels, TikToks, whatever you call those things, that I'm going to post over there. So for those of you that tune in there, like and comment and all that stuff, thank you for that. Be sure to tune in next week, because I know for sure I have a couple new things to try, a new recipe, something you normally wouldn't make at camp, if I remember to make it, that is. Okay, I've talked entirely too much. This video is going to be way too long of me rambling on about nonsense and doing this a bunch. So I'll see you guys next week. Thanks for watching.